No.
You know, not everyone needs to be like converted or changed or whatever. And not everyone is like deserving of the energy. So that's why I just say like, it's time to just like, when someone tells you something, just believe them. You could be a part of that, right?
Yeah.
That leads to the catalyst to change, but
Can
you
be.
can't like control
You
it
can't
or
force it.
trigger it, or
Yeah.
you can't force someone to like grow at
No.
the end of the day. And
Yeah.
I think like that's something like I'm learning in therapy, but it's also just
Shout out
like
to therapy.
it's just in general, right? Like just taking people at face value. And
Yeah.
I don't know who said it. Maybe it was Oprah. The one who was like, it's like when people show you who they are the first time, believe them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know
and
if that's Oprah, but yeah.
someone said it was
Somebody
Someone
said
said
that.
it.
I've
No, but
definitely
that
heard,
is a
I've heard
quote,
that
but
expression.
But yeah, but I remember I saw it like on Instagram or something, and they're
Yeah.
like, Oprah said. I was like, did Oprah say that? But no,
You know,
it's-
people just be giving random
for real.
attributions
It's
to other
like,
people.
they're gonna say like Reagan
Tag.
said it.
Ashley
I don't know.
said.
But no, it is very like, I think it's true, and I think that's something that comes with experience, right? Like
Yeah.
Sure.
I think we all like. I always say this because like I consider myself an activist in that sense, where like not everyone is a cause.
No.
You know, not everyone needs to be like converted or changed or whatever. And not everyone is like deserving of the energy. So that's why I just say like, it's time to just like, when someone tells you something, just believe them.
I agree. And to me that's a beautiful sentiment, because I think that's, if we really digest and process that, when you see somebody that again doesn't present the way you want, or when you express the things that you want and they disagree or they don't want it, and vice versa, believe them. Don't feel upset about it. It might be upsetting because you're like, oh, do I have to do this again? But I'm increasing the likelihood that I'm going to find what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I keep like, okay, I'm going to work really hard with Ashley. I'm going to give Ashley 6 months. Even though there's some fundamental things that I know this ain't going to work, I'm going to try it anyway, because maybe I can change your mind. Could it happen? Because this is where people, I think, get caught up. Could it happen? Is it possible? Maybe. Maybe.
Big maybe.
But is it likely? I like talking more about probability, because the things I talk about are about sustainability. Can you do something for a lifetime?
Right.
I don't like thinking about, can you do something for a month? That don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah. A month is
Can you do it for an extensive period of time, ultimately for your lifetime? I don't want to suggest that idea, because the likelihood that it will work out is extremely low,
Yeah.
because it is not predicated on you.
Yeah.
You can't make that person change, again, to emphasize that point.
Right.
You can raise the awareness and say, hey, maybe you want to work on this because it is quite problematic. I don't think that's a thing that I can help you work with is directly, but if you don't work on this, you're probably going to see the same issue with the next girl or the next guy.
Yes.
Oh,
And I
you just
and,
like spoke to my soul.
and I, which I've done it too, right? So I can talk about it because I've been
Yeah.
there. I've been there. So I have to be okay, as painful as it is,
Yeah.
to walk away.
Yeah.
It's so painful.
I have to, and
So
even
painful.
no matter how much time I've put in, and I validate the pain and the hurt. I don't minimize that for anybody, because it is hurtful.
Yeah.
Again, I've been there. That's the reason why I can speak about it this way, is because I've been there.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think about the long term
It's
to
so much
get
of
you the
benefit
thing that you want,
payoff,
right? You deal with this. It's temporary, even if it seems like it's forever. The pain's temporary, but we're getting closer to the thing that we want for the long term.